We're back from break, and thanks for continuing to watch Douglas on My Mind. Joining me on the show now is David Dunwoody, who is an announcer at the Douglas Dragstrip. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Glad to have you here. So for a few months now, y'all have been under new management and ownership. Is that correct?
It sure is.
And doing new and exciting things at the Dragstrip. So if you will, just kind of tell everyone exactly what is the Douglas Dragstrip and where you're located.
All right. Yes, Douglas Dragstrip is located at 1560 Ronnie Walker in Nichols, Georgia, just right outside of Douglas. We open up every Friday night at 6 o'clock, start testing and tuning at 7. Real kid-friendly, bring the kids out. There's a bunch of stuff. Look here, they can walk around and look at the race cars, meet the race car drivers. We got a little area on the other side that's fenced off for them. They can go in there and play.
Now, whenever you open up on Friday, you open up around what time you say?
6 o'clock. We'll start running about 7.
7. And what time things kind of shut down at the Dragstrip?
We really don't have any kind of curfew, so if there's a big crowd, we'll stay open a little longer, let everybody get a little bit more racing in, keep everybody happy.
Okay. Now, what weekly type events do you offer?
We have big races on Saturdays, but like I said, every Friday night is test and tune. On Saturdays, look here, we got a bunch of races coming up. On the 23rd, we're going to have our first bracket bash that we've had out there, and they probably hadn't had a bracket race out there in 2 years, so this is going to be the first one coming up.
Now, what is a bracket race?
It's where all the big bracket racer guys, they get together, and it's they pay their money to get in, and then we throw money in the pot, and it's a big old race, and they just race for a bunch of cash. You'll see some cars will lead before the other car, and then the other cars will chase them down. It's who gets to the finish line on their dial-in the best, with the best reaction time, and whose car runs the best.
Do y'all ever have the monster truck type events out there, or you're not equipped for that?
They've had them in the past. We'll probably look into that in the future.
Okay. So you had stated that this is like a family-oriented type atmosphere. What type of things do you have for the kids and the whole family that they can enjoy?
The kids, like I said, we have a play area. They can come out there and play. We're going to start to put a little bit more stuff out there for them. There is a couple events coming up. We're going to have some big slides for them to play on. Every now and then, the guys with the helicopter will fly in. The kids can come and sit in the helicopter, get pictures taken. But yeah, it's more of a family-oriented event. The
area for the kids, is it supervised, or you want the parents to stay with the kids?
It's more of a parents need to stay with them. It does have a fence around it, so they can kind of glance over if they want to carry the little ones over there and let them play in there. They stay pretty close to them.
Gotcha.
But it is fenced in, so nothing will get in there to them.
Well, I know we was talking a little bit before the show, and you were saying that you offer gate prizes. Tell us about that for an opportunity, I guess, as people come through the gate.
Yes, ma'am. We have a 50-50 raffle. We have somebody walk around and sell the raffle tickets, and 50% goes to whoever wins it, and then 50% goes back to the track, just to help keep things going around the track good.
Okay. Well, being on a new management and ownership, I mean, what type goals do you have that's different from what people were used to, I guess, with the old dragway, but now it's the Dragstrip? The type level of events that you're trying to bring in for the community?
We're just trying to get the Dragstrip built back up. We're getting everything cleaned up around there. Everything's looking really nice. The grass is staying cut. Every time you come out there, you're not going to have to walk through it like it used to be. I mean, it's nice. He's got everything painted up. All the time and equipment's working 100%. The track's hooking. We're getting a bunch of exposure out there about the track hooking really good. It's getting all over Facebook and YouTube and all.
Good.
So that it's come a long way in, I'd say, 4 or 5 months.
Well, other than the racing, what other type of activities do you have at the Dragstrip?
We really don't. It's more of like the Dragstrip. I mean, so you're going to come out there and race. Every now and then we're going to throw in car shows and bike shows. They have a live band coming out
that's good.
Next month. So it's going to be a bunch of different things. We're just trying to work in everything and feel it out and see what everybody likes and what everybody really doesn't like. And, we want to try to
Well, I know here at our office at Visit Information Center, we've been getting a lot of your flyers. Thank y'all for sharing the information, because we like promoting, things to do in this community, because people love to ask us, what's there to do in Douglas?
Yes, ma'am.
So we have the Douglas Dragstrip, and we definitely want people to come out. What type of crowd do you normally see?
Like on a Friday night, you'll have 300 to 400 people. On a Saturday, on the big events, you'll have anywhere up to 1,000 to 1,200 people out there. So it's really good. We have snack bars on both sides of the track. We have one that's air conditioning. Carry the family in. There's tables in there and everything. Go in there and sit down. There's some pool tables. They want to shoot pool or play a video game and stay out the heat for a few minutes, and they can look right out the windows. We have big windows in there. They can look right out the windows and watch the racing. So that's a good part there. And there's bathrooms on both sides. Everything's going good.
Well, that's good. That's good. I know. What's your next big event coming up?
We have one, like I said, the 23rd. That's this coming up Saturday. That'll be our first big bracket bash. Then after that, we're going to have on the 30th the SGGR meet. That's probably one of the biggest events we have around.
Define SGGR for me.
That's just a South Georgia Grudge Racer.
Okay.
This is a big old group of guys that come in there and they put a big show on. That event right there usually brings in about 1,000 people to 1,200.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's a really good event, really kid friendly. All the guys bring their whole family out there. It's just a bunch of guys get together and they race each other and have a good time.
Do you have a lot of local racers who participate?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We have a lot of local racers from Douglas that come. They actually could come from all around. They'll come all the way from Florida, Brunswick, Savannah. There's guys that come in from Macon.
Okay. So gates on Fridays open at
6 o'clock.
and then on Saturday.
Saturday we're going to usually try to start with the heat. We're going to try to start opening at 4.
Okay.
A couple of the events are going to start opening at 3. That way, just everybody can get in there and get a good parking spot.
Okay. Well, how can someone contact you? Because it sounds like you have a lot of events planned and a lot of activities.
Yes, ma'am. Look here, we're on Facebook. It's www.facebook.com Douglas Dragstrip.
Okay.
They can go on there, or they can call the phone numbers 912-674-8833.
674-8833.
33.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And you have a website?
Okay. It's www.douglasdragstrip.com.
Okay. All right, so they have a lot of things taking place out there. Go out to the Douglas Dragstrip and support them. They're open on Fridays and Saturdays. Family-oriented type atmosphere and events for the kids and the whole family to enjoy. Thank you, David, for being here today.
You're welcome.
We wish you
welcome.
all
We thank
great
y'all.
success out there. Keep us posted at the Visit Information Center on what you have going. We'll be glad to give out your flyers on your events.
Okay, we really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. We'll be back with more Douglas on My Mind right after this break.
WDTV 13. Programming is sponsored by
Dewey Hayes Jr., attorney at law, selected to the top 100 trial lawyers in the state of Georgia.
You're not who you used to be. And neither are we. With a caring staff, experienced doctors, and the most advanced technology, Coffee Regional Medical Center in Douglas, Georgia is better than ever before.
Earn your degree for less at South Georgia State College. At SGSC, we offer associate degree programs as well as Bachelor of Science in Biological Sciences and a Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Both bachelor degrees are offered at the associate level tuition rate, and many financial aid options are available. Plus, classes are taught by credentialed professors who care about your success. Visit sgsc.edu to find out more and to set up your personal tour. South Georgia State College. You matter here.
We're back from break, and thank you for continuing to watch Douglas on My Mind. Joining me on the show now is Kim Clayton, who is the Director of Human Resources and Public Relations for the Coffee County Board of Education. Welcome, Kim.
Thank you, Georgia. It's great to see you.
It's always great to see you. I tell you, you're a hard-working lady.
Oh, thank you. So are you.
Yes,
so are you.
yes.
That's what makes our jobs fun.
I know you have a big plate with the Board of Education. You're here because school is getting ready to start back.
Can you believe it? It seems like we just got out for the summer. We don't have much of a summer anymore.
I have grandkids in school, and I'm like, y'all just got out of school. But yeah, I don't know why when we were young it seemed like the breaks were longer.
It did. I think we do start earlier, but then we get out early too. But for those of us that work in it, it kind of all runs together sometimes.
Do you find yourself looking back? I know we're getting ready to talk about the new school year, but do you reflect back on how you entered your previous school?
Oh, we do. We do. We kind of call it our points of pride. We're so happy with all the success stories. You know, our test scores are the highest they've ever been. We'll be entering our fourth year as a charter system, and with the charter system we're able to do things a little differently, and it has paid off because of like I said, the test scores. Our graduation rate is the highest it's ever been at Coffee High School.
Awesome.
I did want to brag on them because our system score is 80%, and that includes Coffee High School and the Wiregrass Regional College and Career Academy. So we are above the state, which is only at 78%.
Oh, that's awesome.
And of course, we have the Wiregrass Regional College and Career Academy is moving into their new building. All of that was finished at the end of last school year, so they'll start this year on the Wiregrass campus. So there'll be more pathways for the students to participate in. The enrollment is up there.
Now, is that located right behind the administrative office?
It is
of the Board of
now, but
Education?
now it's on the campus of Wiregrass.
Okay, yes.
In fact, this Thursday, July 21st at 10 o'clock, everyone's invited to the ribbon cutting. They'll have a nice formal ceremony over there.
That's right.
And it wasn't too far to move, but it was a move trying to get everything in there.
I really want to be there, and I have a meeting out of town, but it may be canceled, and if it's canceled, I will be there at that ribbon cutting for them.
Very good.
'Cause that's
Very
very
good.
great for our community. I know we say school is getting ready to start back, and a lot of the administrators have been out, but not everyone.
Not everyone.
You all have been working during the summer months to get ready for the beginning of the school year. Tell us about the process of what you do over the summer to get ready for the beginning of the school year.
Well, you know, we really start planning in the spring of staffing. We need to look and see, you know, who's going to be retiring and who leaves us. We do have teachers that we hire from other communities, and if they can get a job in their community, they do so, but not always. We're glad that they stay with us. So staffing is one of our largest issues. Of course, renovations at the schools, simple things as painting.
That's true.
We have 13 campuses, and you know, with 8 elementary schools, the middle school, the freshman campus, the high school, alternative school, and the Wiregrass Regional College and Career Academy. Our maintenance staff, and they work so hard getting painting done, shining floors, if any construction needs to take place. There's a lot, and they're at crunch time right now because all of the teachers will return a week from tomorrow, I think July 26th. And of course, with new teacher orientation, we're going to have over 50 new teachers coming in with us this year, and we'll start that orientation this Friday and Monday. And I just want to say, Georgia, our community is so welcoming of our new folks that are moving here. We have several that'll be moving from other cities in Georgia and other states, and we want them to stay with us. We want them to make Douglas Coffee County their home.
Yes.
And we appreciate our business folks. They always are happy to give me little gift items to share with them, door prizes, if you will. And that does make a difference, because when you think about if you move to a new place, you know, you don't know anyone, you want to feel welcome.
That's true. That's true. You want to feel welcome, meet the key people, you know, that can point you in the direction of getting familiar with the community.
Right.
The 50 plus new students that teachers that you have, is that typical what you have each year starting out?
It is. It's usually the past couple of years it's been between 50 and 75.